Over the weekend, while I was trying to determine what my 13 reasons why are, I decided to take a break from all the Incredibox shit for a little bit and just to play some Mario Kart, right? So I played Mario Kart 64, which, by the way, Nintendo, what the fuck are these prices? But what I did and all that was I marathoned Mario Kart 64, so I decided, hey, let's mix it up a little bit. We did one of these for Mario Kart 8, and we did one of these Double Dash, I believe it was, so let's do Mario Kart 64 now, lads. So we got 5 tiers here. We got Run It the Fuck Up, Gonna Be a Good Race, Sure, Why Not, Can We Not, and Old Hippo Dick. I'm also not gonna feed into the stereotype of like, these are just my opinions. No, this shit's factual. Starting off with Banshee Boardwalk, baby bitch shit. I think that Banshee Boardwalk is really dope, as it's like the only like spooky theme track in the entire game. I think it's fucking nuts. It's also terrifying, just the idea of it being on just this broken-ass pier in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Just the middle of an ocean in the dead of night. That is kind of neat, though. I do like that a lot. The house itself is just a complete nonce of a move. Because it's genuinely kind of terrifying. I don't know why, but Nintendo 64 graphics, when made scary, they're actually horrifying, and I really hate it a lot. It is kind of generic, though. Like, I don't really, like, care about it, but I also don't hate it in any way. So I, honest to God, think that Sure Why Not is actually a perfect spot for it. N64 Bowser's Castle. So this is probably kind of a spoiler alert, but this is probably one of my favorite tracks in the entire game because I absolutely love it, the N64 Bowser's Castle. I think that and the Wii are probably like damn tied for like my favorites because of just how much shit there is in this. It's the perfect length to the point where it's giant and it's long as fuck. Pause. But it's still an overall just great time, man. Like, it doesn't overstay its welcome. I think it's super cool. I love the music, love the theme. The green thwomp is just like always this like urban legend, and I have no idea why, but I'm totally down with it. It's one of my absolute favorite tracks of all time, and it's one that's special to your boy, and I can dig it. Choco Mountain. This one I'm not really the world's biggest fan of. I'm not really a fan of it because like I feel like besides like the chocolate bars that you could barely see on the ground, this isn't really Chocolate Mountain. You know what I'm saying? It's just brown road. It's probably the least appealing stage on this entire list in terms of the actual visuals. The music is kind of cool. I do like the layout. The layout's kind of fun, and I love the mist in the mountains and all that, but the actual level itself is just really just kind of bland and just not really anything really going for it, you know. I'm putting Can We Not. DK Jungle Parkway. So this one is one of my dad's personal favorites. A little fun fact for you. DK Jungle Parkway, I absolutely love. I think it's probably my favorite jungle-themed track in the entire series, probably, unless I'm just forgetting one. I really enjoyed Jungle Parkway. I think that the giant ramp that goes over the ferry is sick. I love the tiny little bridge with the cave at the end. Like, that's dope as fuck. In the N64 version, little bitches throw coconuts at you if you get too close to the trees. I think overall, I think it's just awesome. I don't think it's like an absolute classic, but I think it's a great time. Yeah, gonna be a good race, baby. Frappe Snowland. So Frappe Snowland is kind of the same thing as Choco Mountain, as in like it's not horrible, but like I just don't like it at all. It doesn't really give me anything to really like it. I do love the theme. I love the snow, so definitely no matter what, it's better than Choco Mountain at least. At the end of the day though, it's just kind of really forgettable. Like there's really nothing to this. It's just blue. it's the blue stage. I absolutely love the giant walls of snow that are in that one little section. I absolutely love that shit. That shit's fucking kick-ass. But overall though, the snowmen just make this a pain in the ass, and overall it's just not for me. Calamari Desert, baby! I absolutely love Calamari Desert. I know damn well that it is a strict up bias, but damn it, I love it. I absolutely love the train. I know that a lot of people actually don't like the train just because of how like it gets in the way and you're not supposed to stop during a race. I think it's fun, you know, because you get to beat the train. Like, it's just sick. Take away the train though, this is just a giant ass circle. I want to give it a run at the fuck up, but once you really do process the fact that take away the train, there's nothing really going on there, I can fully understand that. I absolutely love the music though, so we're gonna keep it and gonna be a good race. It's gonna be the top of there. Koopa Beach. I don't really like this one at all, lads. Koopa Beach, just I get nothing out of it. This is probably one of the only stages in the game that I personally just don't like. You know, there's only like 3 on this entire list that I just straight up do not like, and this is one of them. It's not that it's really bad per se, but I just really don't like this at all. I think that the layout is atrocious in this version of it. When it came back in later games, I think it was really cool, but in just this version of it, I don't know, I just don't like it. Mario Kart 64's controls as well are also that piss shit, so even then, kind of a stinker. I don't know, there's just nothing really for it. I'm not really a big fan of the beach tropical theme. It doesn't have fun music that I can even remember it, because I know that's probably a big thing. I probably just pissed someone off right there, but like I don't remember shit. It's just a beach where you go in a circle. There's nothing to it. I think it was Mario Kart 7 that it came back in. It's the exact same thing. I don't know why I feel like it's different. You know what I mean? Because I feel like just the ability to go under the water and just overall just the kind of clean upness, if that's a fucking word, of the actual stage itself, I think is pretty cool. But aside from that, there's just really nothing to the stage at all that I like. Pretty much at all. The music is okay, but that's about it. So I'm gonna put in old hippo dick. Luigi Raceway, it is as bare bones basic bitch as you can get. I kind of have to put it in sure why not, because I don't feel any way towards it. It's just mid. This is probably the only track in the entire game that I will fully admit I have a bias on, and that is Mario Raceway. So Mario Raceway, lads, just roll with me. This is my list, right? I'm gonna put that at the top of S. And the reason why is because me personally, right, this is the only one on here I will admit is a straight up bias. This stage for me is just so fucking personal. This is one of my favorite stages of all time, just based on the nostalgia and the memory of it alone. Not only that, but I would genuinely say that in the entire franchise, I'd probably say that this is my favorite of the circuits slash raceways. I think that this is it. I do like Daisy Circuit from the Wii a whole lot, and Mario Kart Stadium from 8 is also really, really good. But I don't know, man, Mario Raceway from the 64, bro, that shit just hits different for me. I just love it. I absolutely love the layout. It seems like it's enormous, and it's just not that big, but I don't know, it gives that feeling that it's giant. I love the tube tunnel. That alone makes it memorable as shit. I love the shortcuts. I love all the giant patches of grass that you can just cut straight through. This stage just kicks ass, dude. It's one of my favorite Mario Kart stages of all time. Moo Moo Farm, baby. So this is another one that is near and dear to a lot of people's hearts, and I can say with chest that this is my least favorite in the entire fucking game. This stage just gives me nothing. Like, I absolutely just cannot be bothered with this one. Boring grass fields with cows and shit. And not only that, but there's just nothing there, man. And you can't even like have a good race on this one because you can't even be on the inside of the track because there's moles and shit. So no matter what, you're just kind of screwed there as is. You have to be on the outside. I don't know, it just sucks. Rainbow Road. So this one, man, I don't know, bro. I think that this stage kicks ass, but oh my god, they fumbled it with the length, dude. I don't know what the hell happened. They just can never get this stage right, because in the actual original N64 game, it's too damn long, and then when they remade it for 8, it's too damn short. They just can't figure it out. I love the music. This stage probably has my favorite music in the entire game. It's probably the most appealing visually, and all it is just a rainbow with little kind of, in quotes, fireworks in the back. I think it's super, super good. It just gets so weighed down by the damn length of the stage, man. I want to give it gonna be a good race, but there is no shot in hell that I would rather pick N64 Rainbow Road over Jungle Parkway and Calamari Desert. Just ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna put it in like the top of sure why not, because I think it is amazing. It just lasts way too long, man. Royal Raceway from the N64. This one is another one that I think just is an absolute classic. It's an absolute beamer. It's an absolute swinger. It's an absolute ginger. I love this damn track, lads. It's just the Peach Castle Easter egg as well that's just chilling in the back is just one of the best Easter eggs just of all time, especially a Nintendo one for that matter. I don't know, man. I just think it's dope. Like, I just think that it's a 6. I love the pink sky. I love the rose petal shit. I absolutely just, I don't know, man. I just love it. God. Especially with how it looks in Mario Kart 8. I think it's just an absolute baller, lads. So I gotta put that shit and run the fuck up, bro. Like, you gotta respect the name. Sherbet Lane, no shot. Sherbet Lane is kind of, Sherbet Lane is kind of like Koopa Beach in terms of the fact where it's just a damn oval, but instead of it being beach themed, now it's ice and snow and shit. I'm not really a big fan of it. I think it's fine. Like, I do definitely like it more than the Shitball Mountain and then the just the other snow world. I think it's just okay. Like, it really is bordering of sure why not and can we not, because like I definitely don't prefer it. There's no way in hell would I rather pick these guys over these 3 middle guys. I think it's just Toad's Turnpike, I think, is one of the most like overrated ones in the entire game, because like I think it's just good. It's fine. I like it. It's pretty cool. But at the end of the day, though, it's just a figure 8 on a highway. In mirror mode, this is where we enter the Hitler's Hell version of the game, because that is probably the most insanely tough and difficult thing of all time. Don't know why, just is. I feel like there's more vehicles on the road when it's mirror. But at the end of the day, though, Toad's Turnpike, it doesn't really, it is a like perfect mid-track, because it's not good or bad in any way. It is just fine. So we're gonna put it like right there. I could dig that. Wario Stadium. This one, for some insane reason, has so much like history with me. I don't know why. It's the only track in the entire game, fun fact, that has never once been remade. That is a cardinal sin. It's pretty much because of the fact that they like rebuilt it from the ground up with DS and made another another Wario Stadium that kind of just replaced it, which I think it's fine. I do like the new version obviously way more, but I don't know, I do like this one just because it is like an N64 exclusive. You can never play this track ever unless it's in this game alone. One thing though that I will say about this track, and the fact that no one else talks about this, like, it actually is kind of unnerving that no one talks about this, is the length of this bastard. Everyone talks about how Rainbow Road, no one shuts up about how long that shit is, because it's true. Takes you like 6.5 minutes. This one takes you 5.5 minutes. Like, I don't know why no one talks about how long it takes you to actually finish Wario Stadium. Like, it's genuinely like 2 minutes a lap. Like, it is actually kind of nuts. But how was the track itself? I think that the track itself is fine. I think it's okay. I never played it before and had a bad time doing it, so no matter what, it's going above, can we not? I do think it's memorable just because of the copy and paste Wario faces everywhere and the fact that I do kind of like the dirt bike tracks in Mario Kart. I'm going to honestly put it at the top of sure why not, because I think it's just good to okay. Now we got Yoshi Valley, baby. So Yoshi Valley, I think, was upgraded to hell and back when they made the new one, because they fixed everything. They made the track actually look appealing instead of like a rotten bowl of chili. And just overall, dude, it's just good. It's just so much better in the new one as well. Because also, I don't know if this is just a me thing or just like a get good or a skill thing, but to anyone else, is the egg just an absolute pain in the sniz for anyone else, or is that just me? Like, I feel like it perfectly covers the damn road every time. That bridge is just impossible to touch. When they made it again, they added the cannon. They made everything just look better in general. They also took away a road, I think. Do I like it, though? I do actually enjoy this stage quite a bit. I do think that it is a good-ass level. It's not one of the ones that I would jump to at a certain shot of doing it, but I do think it's fine. We're gonna have a bias here, but we're gonna put it at like right here. Yeah, we're gonna put it like the top of sure why not, just because I have no ill will towards it, but it doesn't really mean anything to me at all besides the uniqueness and the quirkiness of it. So all right, my boys, so I'm gonna end it off right here. So this has been my Mario Kart 64 track tiers. What'd you think about it? Did you think it was absolute poop shit, or did you think it was that ballin' truth? So if you'd like to see more of this kind of content, then the buttons are down there. You know what to do, and have a good one. So goodbye. See ya.